Look at this! I'm like the Easter Bunny of drama. It is so wonderful and cozy. It's one of those like big blanket sweater things. Look how giant this pocket is. I could put like my whole husband in here. Thanks to my lovely sister, we now have an addition to the reaction sleepover. Speaking of, this is the series where we get cozy and we react to stuff. Today in particular, doing Bridezillas and other Weddingzillas. Now that I am ultra cozy, let's get into it. At least be upfront if you're going to be a bee. Lots of bees. To be or not to be? That is the question. Advice, please. I have a friend that is getting married. She got engaged in May and they have planned the wedding for April. Now she asked me to be in her wedding back in October, so I had 6 months notice, which is fine. But her wedding is overseas. Again, that's fine. Oh, I thought it said again, like another overseas wedding. But I told her from the get-go that I can't afford to be there. She basically told me that all I need to worry about is my passport and that she will get my flights, etc. Oh, that's actually really nice, because she really wants me there. So I agreed. We've spoken about hair, dresses, makeup, etc. all going well. Fast forward, we are now 11 weeks out from the wedding and I was planning on submitting my passport in the next 2 weeks. Anyway, she's told me that I now have to get a flight, pay for the dress, pay for my makeup and hair, etc., which has never been mentioned before. Sounds like this was planned.
You suck!
I wouldn't have minded that if I was told with more time. Yeah, would have been really nice to know, huh? But she has told me this 11 weeks out when I told her from the get-go that I could not afford it. Are you deaf? Nah, it's just selective hearing. This will rack up an $882 bill for me just to be in someone's wedding. And I've told her that I'm really worried about affording it. I wonder why. She then proceeds to tell me that I will have to start a payment plan with her. A payment plan for someone else's wedding. Imagine actually asking someone to do a payment plan to attend your wedding. Really? You think that's a reasonable request? Go to therapy. I just got engaged and now I have my own things to plan, kids to support, etc. Oh, she has kids too? Oh. How do I tell her I can't be there without her getting too upset? I feel like I'm being forced into this and I just simply cannot. I simply cannot. Just be honest with her. Cause like, oh my gosh. If she really gets that upset over you not being able to afford an almost an $800 bill just to go to her wedding, to her perfect day, then she's not that good of a friend to begin with. Once again, we've seen a story that's amazing, but in a horrifying way. Easy way to tell her you can't go. Hi, Bridezilla, I can't go. I can't afford to go. I don't want to be in debt to you. If you told me up front I would have had to pay for everything, I might have been able to budget. You lied, and now I'm telling you I can't go. Sorry. Have a lovely wedding. Have a nice life, wench. This is Bestie taking the spotlight. Bestie may not be so bestie after all. How would you feel if you've been planning your wedding for almost 2 years, September 2023, and one of your 4 bridesmaids, who has a history of making everything about them, great start, gets engaged a month ago and tells you she's planning her wedding 2 weeks before yours? Weep. She's also told me that she has tickets to go to a concert in June, and if it falls during my bachelorette party, she won't be coming. My bachelorette date was not confirmed yet at the time. It was being planned for June. It is now confirmed for July. I expressed to her how I felt, hurt, annoyed, blindsided, let down, and her response was passive-aggressive. Sorry you feel that way you feel. I will try and change the date to make you happy, and didn't realize you have to be at your own wedding 2 weeks prior. Those first two especially. I don't even understand what she means by the third one, but those first two. Sorry it makes you unhappy. It's the same energy as, I'm sorry that you were offended. I'm sorry that I have to look at your entitled face. As I told her, I was not sure if I could be there for her since my wedding is out of town. Our invite's already sent. Hers not. How does it feel, wench? I told her that I found her response insulting, and she stopped talking to me until this weekend to tell me she no longer wants to be part of my wedding or be my friend. Good riddance. Because she feels I'm not happy for her and I'm being completely unreasonable and I've treated her badly over this. I will enact the Thanos burp. Everyone in sight. It's evaporated. She's cried to me a number of times in the past about how she can't handle not being the center of attention. We can tell. And with our 15 plus years of friendship, I've seen some very low things that she's done to her other friends to shine light on herself. Wait, she was saying this to you? Like admitting full out that like she purposefully does that? What a train wreck. She needs therapy. I can't help but feel she's done this intentionally. Yeah, I wonder why. With her past bullcrap, I've bit my lip and not said anything for the sake of our friendship. You poor thing. I really felt I needed to stand up for myself this time, and a line was crossed, and I am exhausted of feeling walked on. Yes! Obliterate the wench! My mom warned me that it seemed like she was trying to sabotage my wedding, since she lashed out at my maid of honor for not responding to a message and telling her she didn't want to be her friend anymore because of it. Girl, you're not gonna have any more friends, although it probably doesn't matter anyway because you clearly didn't think much of the friendships to begin with. You have done this to yourself. Thanks for reading. Thoughts? Yeah. Good riddance, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That's ultimate wench behavior. Good job, you won the award. Who needs friends, I guess? Who needs meaningful connections? Am I the a-hole for wanting to drop out of being a bridesmaid for my cousin's wedding? I, female 22, was asked to be a bridesmaid last year for one of my closest cousins, female 25. I immediately said yes. I was so happy for her as she's been waiting for this her whole life, and I was thankful she chose me to be part of her incredibly special day, as I knew it meant so much to her. I've been a bridesmaid before a couple times, so I knew how exciting this whole process will be. It was all going well until a few days ago. Until hell broke loose. My cousin texted the bridesmaid group chat and told all of us to pay £200 to hire a specific makeup artist each, which was fine for all of us until she started adding on prices for things like the dress, which was also roughly $250 plus hair, shoes, and the bachelorette party for which she wants us to pay for and insists excuse me, my throat can't believe how the entitlement is too much. My body is slowly imploding. And insists on having it abroad, which would surely cost another added couple of £100. If you're gonna go abroad, just make the wedding a destination wedding. Wait, I get the bachelorette party is also a big deal. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, you know, whatever, but like... What? I just felt like she kept putting on prices to the point where I can't even afford to be a bridesmaid anymore. Probably not. Not all of us are rich like you, dear cousin. I contacted her and told her that the price isn't justifiable for me. I told her I couldn't afford it as I practically need to still pay for my student overdrafts and bills at home. Yeah, I need to afford to live. She's like, no, the bachelorette party is your life now. And if there was any way she could make it affordable, I'd help. She replied and became so passive-aggressive. She was confused and angry as to why I couldn't afford it because she gave me plenty of time to save up for her wedding. Oh, did you now? She asked me why I can buy new clothes and shoes, but not her Cause those are for me. Not everything's about you. How are people so entitled? It's insane. She reasoned and told me that I now have a new job that pays for more than her, so she asked where all my money is going. You don't understand how real people deal with real money, do you? She continued by telling me the cost of her own dress, venue, makeup, food, etc., and that what I'm paying for is nothing. So almost $500 for the stuff she listed off alone is nothing? Are you actually joking? I'm apparently only adding on more stress for her because I'm being difficult and inconvenient. Right back at you, bucko. I felt insanely guilty and horrible because I've always been so close to her. We have never had a disagreement like this before. That's so sad. I then found out through her friend that she's been talking crap about me and other bridesmaids because we're so cheap, and that she wishes these said girls on the other group chat were bridesmaids instead. Well, make it happen. I'm out of here. Goodbye, you wench. This is so toxic. She started crying it and making it seem like it was my fault. All I wanted to do was reason with her about prices, and now she's making me out like I'm the B-word that's ruining her wedding all because I said I couldn't afford being her bridesmaid. Something completely reasonable for her unrealistic expectations. She's now spread it to my family, immediate and extended, crying about how stressed she is because a few people can't afford her expectations. A few people? Try like 90% of people. I've been a bridesmaid before and I've never spent more than £200 to be in this role. I am more than happy to spend money, but only if I think it's justifiable. My cousin is expecting me to spend close to £1,000 for a wedding she doesn't even want me to be a part of. Am I the a-hole? Abso-freaking-lutely not. Nope. She's saying she wishes people in this other group chat could be her bridesmaids. Well, it looks like a spot has opened up. Since they seem to agree, I'm sure they won't mind paying such an extortionate price to be part of her wedding. There's a cost of living crisis going on, and she's complaining because you don't want to spend $1,000 on something so frivolous? Her wedding, her job to pay if she has such high expectations. The sheer entitlement astounds me. Where do these people find such audacity? You and me both, sister. Meanwhile, congrats, you just saved $1,000. They responded, haha, thank you. I'll definitely tell her I don't want to be the bridesmaid anymore today. Just makes it all the more difficult as she's family, but it's for the best. Thank you again. So thank freaking goodness she's standing up for herself and she's no longer being part of this toxic garbage wasteland of a wedding. Am I the a-hole for calling my fiance delusional for wanting me to let his mom pick my makeup/look for the wedding? My fiance and I are getting married. He comes from a conservative family and his mom has been up in the wedding planning posting as supervisor to oversee and catch and eliminate anything that could be seen as offensive. Big yikes. After the wedding dress fiasco, I was told to get a dress that wasn't showing too much skin. Came the makeup issue. Showed my fiance some looks I wanted to choose from and he gasped and said his mom would have a stroke if she saw these. Whose side are you on here? This is not your mother's wedding. I, in frustration, asked what I should do, and next thing I knew, but did not expect from her, was to send me looks of models with almost no makeup or light makeup. No eyeshadow, no glowy lipstick, just plain look. Which, like, is fine if you want to go with that, but if someone wants to, like, go all out for their wedding, what? Seriously, what is wrong with that? People are weird. I refused to choose from any of her suggestions and we had an argument. My fiance came home and argued about how I'm planning on humiliating him and family. Whoa, 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 bucko. And family at the wedding by wanting to look like a clown? You want to talk about looking like a clown? Boy who listens to his mother more than his so-called fiance? Who this is about? The mom's not even... Ooh, I'm getting raged. All right, we can say he's delusional now and he completely doesn't deserve you, and oh my gosh, and make a joke out of both of us. Don't worry, you've already done that. I snapped and called him delusional to think I'll let his mom get a say in what makeup I should wear since it's my face. He said there's no such thing as mine and yours in marriage, and I'm clearly too immature for it. Oh my gosh. She is allowed to be her own person. You are the one who's not mature enough to get married. Thank you very much. Oh, this guy. He's no better than his mother. I understand a point of like, you know, now we're a team. Like, you should look at your spouse as your partner. Nowhere should there be an agreement that like there's no mine and yours. You don't have to do and say and think everything together. It is normal and healthy to like different things in your partner, to have different opinions. In fact, that's a good thing because then you can have hopefully constructive conversations and learn how to grow and be better as a couple and as people. But he's saying, no, this isn't allowed. I want to be in my own little bubble where I don't have to confront any uncomfortable conversations. I blacked out a little there. Where are we? Oh yes, the supposed so mature man. He has been avoiding me while saying, you know why I'm avoiding you. You know why I'm he's 4 years old. There's nothing wrong with having space, but like, have a freaking adult conversation, you weenie. And his mom sent a text about how she has my best interest at heart. Am I the a-hole? No, you are not. Not the a-hole. Do not marry this person. Do not marry this person. Do not marry this person. Unless you really want to marry his mom, because that's who's calling all the shots here. But seriously, don't marry someone who would call you a clown and an embarrassment. You would deserve better. TA, even more so because you're pregnant? She's pregnant during all of this? Oh, and this is how you treat your pregnant fiance? Ooh, the Easter Bunny of drama is about to throw hands. She will come in the night where you cannot see her. And she will show you the true meaning of pain and embarrassment. Inner peace. Pregnancy is difficult. Child raising is difficult. Doing those things with a gaslighting husband and toxic mother-in-law is actual hell. You really deserve better than that. Couldn't say it better myself. I'm honestly just in disbelief that people actually like do this. That they actually treat the person they supposedly love so much like this. I think that is all I can take for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please never be like this to the people you love. These stories were horrifying, and I am in shambles.